Hello students and welcome to Educational Technology. My name is Dr. Aaron Brewer. I'll be your assistant professor here for the duration of the course. I wanted to provide you with a brief screencast overview of how to work through our course in Canvas each week to let you see where all of the items are located, where to find information, where to submit assignments. So that is the purpose of this screencast. You'll note over here on the right-hand side is your to-do list. This will generally keep you on your toes. You have your menu over here, the syllabus, the modules, the discussion, the people, and your grades. Here in the middle are the modules themselves. We don't have an announcement just yet, but we want to start with right here, the Start Here module. And you'll see it lays out in order what you should work through, and so we can click on Welcome to our course and we'll start there. This video is located here. You're watching it. I put it out in an announcement as well, but just in case, it's located here on the Welcome to our course page. My contact information is located here. You may use this Google number to text or call me if you have questions. I will get back to you as soon as I can. But most importantly, this is also where you can locate the syllabus. It's also located here on the left in this menu. Those of you who like to download and even maybe print out the syllabus, you may do so right here. But also the same information is located here in the Canvas site, and you can scroll down and read through everything that you will need. Please do take time to read through the syllabus. It does contain information on an overview of the course, its purpose, its intent. In particular, right here, the description and the rationale really lays out what it is we're trying to go for with this course, and that is a planning approach, a consideration approach, a philosophical approach to the use of digital tools in your classroom for learning. It's not going to be a Tech Tool of the Week course. We're not going to learn how to use PowerPoint or Kahoot. Instead, we're going to analyze digital tools, and we're going to think about these tools from the perspective of our content and grade level. As I lay out right here in bold italic, meaningful technology integration is best when it is provided to students for the construction of understanding. We want digital tools in the hands of the students, not necessarily in the hands of teachers. Digital tech is not about being more efficient. It's about allowing students to communicate and collaborate and create and critically think with the digital tools in the classroom. So we're going to teach with, not about technology. Just to our first note here at the top, this is an education course, and so in this course the focus is on the development of teaching and learning and teacher candidates to use technology in the classroom. And the second note is that you cannot complete this course on your own, and you can't do this course like an independent study. While it is asynchronous, the idea behind using digital tools means that we can interact. You might complete a part of your assignment at 3 in the morning, while your peers may complete their part of the assignment at 2 in the afternoon. You're still completing it throughout the week. You're just doing it at different times that fit your schedule. But you should still consider this as if you're in a face-to-face course. You're just stretching when and where and how you can complete assignments and turn them in. And in the current pandemic, it's important for us to think about the way we engage in online learning. It's not a direct translation of face-to-face. It's something different. And so we're going to experience that, and we're going to use that as part of one of our projects here. This is a PBL. It's a project-based learning course. There is a book you'll need to pick up, Thomas D. and Seeley Brown, A New Culture of Learning. You will use this to complete a blog over the next 16 weeks. Now, look at the subtitle, Cultivating the Imagination for a World of Constant Change. This is very relevant, and as you read this book, and you will read it on your own, this is an independent read for you that you will then blog about over the course of the semester, thinking about the central concept of play and the importance of playing with digital tools in order to learn how to use them ourselves so that our students can also use them for learning. And I'm looking forward to seeing your thoughts about this book as we dive in. Mention the course description and rationale. Again, the idea is learning first, technology second. We really want to focus on that learning in the classroom. And in order to do that, we will utilize the ISTE standards for students and educators. You will want to become familiar with these links because you will reference them and you will use them in all of your assignments that you will submit. All of your projects, you will need to identify and explain ISTE standards that align with what you're doing. Objectives are laid out here. We will revisit these each week. Professionalism. I want to draw your attention here. I do reserve the right to deduct points at the end of the semester for any failure to complete assignments. That means on time or at all. Please do not play the point game. You need to make sure you attempt every project and every assignment in this course in order to maintain that consistency in all of your assignments and all of your work. So please, please, please make sure you stay on top of things. And if you run into trouble, email me, communicate with me, shoot me a Google text, and we can talk and we can figure it out. I promise. The working assumptions for the course are the same as all of my other courses: interacting respectfully, challenging our beliefs, values, and ideas, and having a positive educational experience, which feeds into netiquette. Remember, there is a person behind the computer screen. So when you interact with and when you're speaking and communicating with your peers and me, keep that in mind. Make sure you focus and you maintain the humanity in what you're doing. It's very easy behind a screen here to feel anonymous and to feel disconnected. Do what you can to be connected, and remember, there are humans on the other side of your communications. Required readings each week. Here are the grading categories. I grade based on categories. So your participation, discussion posts, weekly activities, collaborations, that's 25%. The minor projects or the skill development projects are 20. The major projects are 30, and the digital resume philosophy is 25. Now, you'll note that these are fairly balanced. The idea is that each one builds into the other. They fit together like a puzzle. And so you can't complete the course and have a really strong comprehensive understanding unless you've completed all of the pieces together. You want to make sure you don't leave any gaps in what you're developing. And you can read through the late work, academic dishonesty. Don't plagiarize, don't steal, be honest, please. We are an inclusive learning community. If you need any special needs or accommodations, please reach out to me as soon as possible. And now we come to the class components. This is out the basic overview of all the components. I want to bring your attention to one thing right here, the I agree problem and my idea of substance. Throughout the course, you're going to be doing some writing, and you're going to even speak, and you're going to create items for the display of your knowledge and what you've learned and what you're thinking. I need to see substance. I need to see evidence from readings and activities. I need to see you building connections. You have to write more than just I agree, or you have to write more than wow, I almost chose that quote myself. You have to provide substantive information. You're making a claim, support it with evidence from the readings, from your experience. Take time to include your peers' thoughts. Take time to really think about what you're learning and write about it. Okay, that's what I want you to really pay attention to here. But make sure you read through and you take a look at the different activities. You've got your skill development projects. There are 2 of those. You've got 2 major projects. There are separate videos for each of these in the Prezi, as well as a digital resume, blog, and philosophy. And again, you're going to create that website this week in the module, but you don't have to have anything on it done just yet. And the last one is for the major projects. Your lesson packet outline is located here when we get that. But each one of these major assignments and minor assignments, each of them has an assignment guide, as you will see with the first one in this first module. So let's go to that first module. Again, we were on Welcome to the Course. If we open this one here, we scroll to the bottom, we click on Next. This is your introductions. This will take you to a Flipgrid. You need to complete this. This is your introduction. You're going to record an answer and a response to the prompt that I provide you with. If you need it, the password is Star Wars. So now you click Next again. Here's the syllabus again, if you missed it. Click Next. Here are the major assignment dates. It says spring 2021, that is 2022. I give you an overview of what your schedule could look like each week. This is my recommended, my suggested schedule for completing the course each week. And it also gives you the major assignment and the minor assignment due dates, when they're assigned and when they're due. So please make sure you download or reference this. This is important. So that coming back out to the module main page, we can now go to module 1. We'll come back to semester projects, but we want to go into module 1, and you'll see that again it's all laid out for you. Always begin with the overview. The overview gives you a paragraph about what the module is about and why, the specific learning outcomes, and then a specific checklist. These are the things you must complete as you work through the module. You have a Padlet post, you have a discussion board post, a Flipgrid post, and creating a link for your digital resume. Then you go over here and click Next. This will open the course Prezi. Please make sure you look at the Prezi each week. It's very important. This is what I use to convey information to you. I share video and audio and information. This is very, very important. After you have worked through the Prezi, click Next, and now you come to the readings. Here you have your directions for the first word, last word protocol. You have your 3 readings, of which one of them is a video. Sometimes we have videos instead of articles. And then when you've read these, I also have some more if you're interested. If you'd like to read further, you can read these, but these are the required. You click Next, and it takes you to the first word, last word discussion post page. You will place your answer down here, type it out, hit post, and when you're done, you hit Next. This is your individual assignment for the week. Again, you have a Padlet. It's embedded in the Prezi. So again, make sure you look at the Prezi. And I want you to select one of the following web tools to create a digital resume, a digital portfolio. You're going to use this to collect all of the work you do this semester. I recommend Wix or even Google Sites. Weebly is okay, it's getting a little old. If there's another one you'd like to try, feel free. Please let me know first though. You click Next. This is where you will submit your digital resume link. After you've created it and published it, please post it here so I can collect it. We click Next again. We're back to the collaboration, which we've already seen in the Welcome, Let's Get Started module up at the top. This is the Flipgrid. When you click on this, it takes you to the Flipgrid page. You'll listen and watch my little introduction from, oh, such a baby face. Look at that baby face. I was so young a couple years ago. You'll add your response at the bottom, and you can view everybody else's as well. After you've completed your collaboration, you will be introduced to your first skill development project. There is a video for you to watch. There is an assignment guide, and there is a rubric. Please take time this week to watch the instructional video and read through the assignment guide and look at the rubric before you get started. It's due on January 30th by 11:59. Please keep that in mind. We can click Next, and we've got our checklist. Did you watch the entire Prezi? Did you complete your Padlet link, your first word, last word? Did you do the Flipgrid? And did you download the first project and start to think about it? You can't go any further. This is the end of that module. I'm going to go back out to the modules. The semester projects is where you will submit all of your project work. So you'll see that the skill development project is located right here. And this is where you'll start the assignment and submit it. Students, if you have any questions at all, please email me or shoot me a Google text. I am happy to work with you, and I am happy to support you and communicate with you. All you got to do is reach out. Email me at udcbrewer@gmail.com. Everyone, have a great first week. Let's get started on the right foot. Thank you, everybody.